Yeah, Chris, you know what makes me sad about the playoffs?
Hmm.
That my Cowboys aren't in it for the second year in a row.
Um,
That makes me very, very sad. You want to know why?
it makes me happy about the playoffs.
That the Cowboys aren't in it?
Well, that and the Titans are in it for the second straight year.
The Titans are in it in a very good spot. So, anyway, on that note, welcome to the wild card edition of the Chopping Birds Weekly NFL podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Pork Chop, with
Big Bird.
Big Bird, and we are, like I said, we're doing the wild card games this week. There's like a chunk of they're doing half and half. They're doing half today and half tomorrow, right? They're doing like
Yeah, so
gigantic amounts of games.
Three today and three tomorrow.
That is just a chunk, and then we actually got a game on Nickelodeon. Is that true?
I believe so. I don't know which game that is, but
That's
we'll
crazy.
find out.
That's nuts. So, but anyway, Chris and I are here to give you the picks for the wild card. Do we just want to crown Michael the regular season victor?
Him or Ashley?
Yeah, one of those two. They can share custody of the trophy. They can get it on weekends, alternating, stuff like that.
There we go.
So, yeah, it's a clean slate, y'all. Chris and I have decided that we're going to redo this for the playoffs. We're going to start from 0, take the clocks back all the way down to nothing, and go from there. So, it's a new beginning. Chris, can you smell it in the air? Or is that cow shit? I can't remember. I live in the Texas Panhandle. So, anyway.
I can't smell anything.
You can't smell anything. That sucks. Why, you sick?
No.
No.
But I feel like my smell has still never fully recovered from COVID.
Ah, that sucks. Well, can you taste at least? Can you taste?
Oh yeah.
But you can't smell what the Derrick Henry's cooking.
I can smell it a little bit.
I
have a very if I spray Febreze right in my face, I can smell it. But if I spray it like a little few feet away from me, I just can't smell it. I can't smell it.
Yeah, rumor has it that the thing that you're smelling is bison because he caught it himself on foot. So, anyway. All right. So, any topics you want to talk about? Getting into the picks? Before we get to the picks, I should say.
I guess we can talk about each of our teams.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Off-season needs.
Oh, how many hours you got?
I know you're... we got 25 minutes.
25? Okay, so that's not even an hour. Damn. So anyway, I guess you get to go first because your laundry list is probably shorter because your team is in the playoffs. So I'll let you go first.
Well, how about we do this? Instead of a laundry list, we'll do a wish list. We'll have 3 wishes.
3 wishes. Okay, I can do that. All right, for sure. Yeah, then you get to go first still because I'm feeling generous today.
All right. Well, our wishes are my 3 wishes are all on the same line. 1, we need a pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
And we had 4 sacks against the Texans last week. Going into that week, we had 15 total sacks. If we would have only gotten 2 sacks instead of 4, we would have had the lowest amount of sacks for any team to make the playoffs.
No kidding, really?
Because the other team was like some team in the 70s had 18 sacks, and luckily we ended up with 4 that pushed up to 19.
Yeah, you guys are like, we're not going down in history as the worst team ever when it comes to sacks. Fuck this.
we are the worst in sacks. We're worst in pressure. We are worst in points. We are just the worst defense to ever make the playoffs. It's ridiculous.
So you're telling me that your defensive coordinator is going to be the Cowboys' defensive coordinator next year?
Well, here's the second wish. I wish for a defensive coordinator because we don't have one.
Oh, shocker! I forgot. I actually didn't forget. I was. he could do both jobs, right?
I take Nolan over nobody.
I'd rather. I think my cat right here.
I mean, y'all are better than we are on defense. So
yeah, well,
obviously he would be an improvement.
That was because we had a big spurt of takeaways, like in like the fourth quarter of the season. We got like 11 takeaways to end the season. So I mean, before that we had like 1. So
I mean, our takeaways are pretty good. We get lucky on those, but our defense. Let's look at total defense real quick. Let's see where the Cowboys rank versus us. All right, total defense. We are. How many teams are in the league? 32. So we are 28th in total defense. Y'all could be about 22nd.
Oh, okay. Then I mean, that's still not that great, but I mean, it's still not the worst.
As far as playoff teams go, the next closest person to us is Cleveland, who's like 15.
Okay.
So we are god awful compared to the rest of the playoffs teams.
Well, thank God y'all have that offense. Thank God y'all have that offense.
Our offense is third in the league. There we go.
Nah, we got perfect balance, right?
Yeah,
You're like the third worst on defense, but you're the third best on offense.
It's a type of balance. I don't know if it's the balance you want.
No, definitely not.
We were the first team with a 2,000-yard rusher, a 1,000-yard receiver, and a 40-total touchdown quarterback.
Oh, Tannehill threw that many touchdowns? Good.
No, I think he threw 35 and ran for 5.
Oh, okay. Well, of course, it's Tannehill, and the guy used to be a wide receiver, so that's to be expected.
He probably runs for maybe 20 or 30 yards a game. He doesn't run a whole lot. He only runs when he has to.
There you go.
And then my third wish, we have a pass rush and a defensive coordinator. What will be my third wish? Offensive. I guess my third wish is to re-sign Kollin Davis.
Okay, that's a good wish. That's a good wish.
Who, poor guy, was 14 yards away from 1,000 yards. We almost had 2,000-yard receivers.
Oh man, that would have been cool for y'all. Definitely.
I know.
Because I mean, a lot of people have like 2 1,000-yard receivers, but I don't think anybody's ever had 3 1,000-yard receivers in a season.
I don't think so, but to have two 1,000 and a 2,000-yard rusher, that'd be pretty cool.
That would have been sweet. I don't know. Maybe you guys can do it next year. Maybe that's a feasible thing for next year. I
love Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
He's my favorite person on the earth.
Yeah, Derrick King Henry, man, he's a pretty cool guy.
Oh, what do I need for 2,000? Oh, 223? All right, let me go get 250.
Yeah, I got this.
Okay. It's fine. Yeah. Well, you're pretty wishing, Mr. Kollin.
Okay, well, first of all, my Cowboys did not make the playoffs. Breaking news, Cowboys did not make the playoffs this year. We did fire our defensive coordinator this week, and that should have been something that happened like 18 weeks ago, if you ask me. We had one of the worst, if not the worst, defense in franchise history this year. Our secondary is Swiss cheese. Our defensive line, we lost. Of course, we let go of a few people, but we've lost. Some to injury, and we had a lot of young pieces. But so it's like a lot of inexperience. So what I'm hoping for, wish number one for the Cowboys is, give me something in that secondary. We potentially could have gotten it with Jamal Adams, but no, he went to Seattle for a crap ton. Actually, I can't remember. Did they get a crap ton or they didn't get jack shit for him? I can't remember which.
One of those two.
One of those two. Regardless, I think the Cowboys ended up actually dodging a bullet, but I mean, with the type of defense that we had, it would have been nice to have somebody out there. But we might have found somebody with Donovan Wilson. That dude is a monster. I watched him at Texas A&M, and when he got drafted by the Cowboys, he might make some noise. I didn't expect him to be this good in the NFL. He had like 3 sacks, 3 interceptions, like a forced fumble. Like the guy could pretty much do anything. He's a playmaker. So maybe with a little bit more experience, we can have a better secondary. But go get the necessary pieces in the secondary.
To answer your question, the Seattle gave up 2 first-round picks for Jamal.
Okay, yeah, the Cowboys. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do that because that would have been a top 10 pick for this year. So that would have pissed me off. Second wish is we got to get better pieces to protect Dak. Simple as that. The Great Wall of Dallas 2.0 is down to a couple of bricks at this point, and they're deteriorating as we speak. So it's like, a lot of people talk shit about Jerry drafting, guards and tackles in the first, few rounds, over the past few years, but they did what they were supposed to do, and we unfortunately, just like Tony Romo and Jason Witten, kind of wasted their youth because we didn't have anything else apparently on defense to help us get to that second hump, So pieces to protect Dak. he takes another hit like that. I know he was scrambling when he took a hit like that, but
Mm-hmm.
that could be the end of his career because that was brutal. That was really brutal.
Well, we got to see how he comes back from it.
Apparently, he's doing just fine. Um, he's on schedule, I think, is what his doctor said. He's on schedule for recovery, which he'll be back during OTAs next season, obviously. But
Yeah.
and then probably number three. Wish number three is I hope that this wasn't just a flash in the pan when it came to the tight ends. We had Blake Jarwin that went down pretty quick, but Dalton Schultz stepped up way more than anybody anticipated. And I hope that it's not just window dressing for one season because the guy got like 60 catches in one season, and he was like a third string tight end going into this season, and he had to step up. So
And he did a good year.
no, he did pretty damn good, Dalton Schultz, man. I mean, who would have thought? He was one of those guys on Madden that in order to make room for the 53-man roster, I would just cut him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would go pick up like a Sternberger, or if I could, get a Gronkowski or something like that in Madden. So I'm sorry, Dalton Schultz, I didn't give you the respect that you deserved. So there's my wish list: is just consistency to still be a thing for the Cowboys on the offense, especially.
Oh, the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. Once we get a good defensive coordinator in there, I think we'll be okay.
Trade Zeke and sign JJ.
I mean, Pollard, is more explosive than Zeke right now. He's more explosive because he's younger, and he doesn't have as many miles on him as Zeke does. Zeke's got a lot of miles on him. We rushed him like crazy his first couple of years, and it's showing. It's showing in his older age for sure. That's why running backs are pretty much just a lease, pretty much in the NFL. You get them for just a short period of time, and then they're useless for the rest of their careers.
Well, Henry's gone up every year. 2 years ago, he got 1,000, just over 1,000 yards. Last year, he got 1,500. He's at 2,000.
Well, Henry's not from a little place I like to call Planet Earth, so.
That's true. Did you see the picture of him and Tannehill with the reporter after the game?
No, I didn't see that, but I saw the picture of him sitting next or standing next to. Oh crap! I forgot his name. The running back for what? Ingram. Yeah. For some reason, I wanted to say something else. Like, he's a grown man compared to Ingram, and Ingram was a Heisman winning trophy. He won the Heisman also. So it's like, damn.
I have to find this real quick. It's so funny. It just shows how freaking huge. Like, and Tannehill's a big dude too. Don't get me wrong, Tannehill's not small. It just shows how. Here we go. I found it. It's bad. But I'm gonna send you this on Facebook real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look at it.
Hold on.
Hey, no pussy fights in the bedroom. Y'all need to stop. Hey, stop. My cats is fighting. Okay, let me take a look at this. It's taking its sweet time to load, of course. Yeah, he is a grown man. And I love the Brazzers logo. Oh, God, Tracy Wolfson doesn't stand a chance.
Tannehill's not small.
Oh, no. Tannehill's built, dude. Like I said, he was a football player. Back in the day, his dad was a football coach. So, but my God, dude. Shit, yeah, Derek, no. Like, Tracy Wolfson's got to sign her death certificate before that.
Like, when I went to a Titans preseason game back in 18, we were there pretty early, so we got to feel the warm. I saw Derek. He ran right in front of us, and we were just watching a horse run.
Yeah, he's
like he was like 10 feet from us. And he just trot. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is what happens when The Rock and the Hulk make a baby. That is a the definition of a GM. He's a grown man. Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay, Chris. Well, on that note, do you want to go ahead and get into these picks?
Sure.
All right.
I do have a shit show. So.
All right. Chris already got the shit show. There you go. All right. So, like I said, clean slate. The record's 0-0 now. The pieces are officially set in place. All the teams are, some of them deserve to be here. Some of them not so much. So, Chris, the deepest desire that I have, each week is. Now my deepest desire is to see that Brazzers. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, it's who you got.
Here we go. We got the Colts at the Bills.
I'm gonna go with the Bills, man. The Bills are, they're one of those teams, man, that I can see them dethroning KC eventually if they can get their act together. They always disappear in the playoffs, but this might be a different Bills team.
I'm also going to go Buffalo. I think it's going to be bad, and I'm going to love it because Buffalo is awful. But not Buffalo. Indy can suck a dick.
Yeah, I know you love Indy so much, just specifically because it's Andrew's favorite team, and I know that you're just such a nice guy because you love Indy so much.
I just love Indy so much.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like Indy more. I like Indy more when they have luck.
Oh yeah. I miss Curtis. I miss Curtis Painter.
I miss luck.
Just kidding. Curtis Painter is what caused them to get luck because he sucked so bad. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. All right, Eric, next one. We got the Rams at the Seahawks.
Well, definitely divisional game, divisional matchup right here. But I'm gonna have to go with Seattle. Definitely Seattle.
I'm gonna go Seattle as well. I think Rams have a chance, but I just don't think. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, but with Jared Goff, with a jacked up thumb, that might be detrimental to the team. That and the Rams, I'm still going to give them shit for losing to the Jets.
Yeah. I'm gonna based on that fact alone, I'm gonna go Seattle.
All right, there you go. All right. 2 for 2.
And here we go. We have the shit show of the week. It's only a shit show because we have a team that doesn't win more than half their games, or not even half their games. It's the Buccaneers at the football team.
I just think it's so bad that we have to put this as a shit show in the playoffs because these are supposed to be like the best teams to represent each division.
I know.
And
there's only going to be shit shows as long as Chicago and Washington are in there. Once they're both done, the shit shows are probably gone.
Oh, they're going to have to take a rest for the season, just like most of the NFL teams this year. But yeah. Tampa Bay, you got to go with TB12 and TB. There's no way around that.
See, I want the shit shows to continue, and because of that, I'm picking the football team to go in and beat Tampa Bay because they are 4-1 with Alex Smith as a starter. Oh yeah, they are. They are. But that was regular season. It's a whole different horse when it's the playoffs. But, yeah, that's a really good defense, though. Oh, they do. And then what Chase Young said he wanted Brady. Well, he got his wish. So we'll see what happens. I said, Aaron's like, we're not playing a 7-9 team. We're playing a 4-1 team because they're 4-1 with Alex Smith in there. But I think Washington gives them a good game. I don't know if they really win. I'm picking them here for hopes. And I want the football team to go. I want the football team to win it all. But
to win the Super Bowl with the losing record.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be the most 2020 ending.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, just extend the 2020 just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah. But no. Tampa Bay probably wins. I'm gonna pick Washington. Here we go. And now we go on to Sunday. We have the Ravens and the Titans, in which we are not even the favorite, and we already beat the Ravens in Baltimore this year. I don't understand it. I don't understand that either. I'm going to pick y'all. The Ravens really took a step back this season for some odd known reason. Oh, yeah, probably because they got tape now on some of these key players. A full season. But, everyone's like loving the Ravens because they won 5 in a row or whatever. Let me tell you what they played in those 5 games real quick. You play, let me just search Baltimore.
Baltimore. I mean, it just, I don't know. It just, you guys seem to be like the little stepbrother of the league that y'all don't get the respect y'all deserve sometimes. I mean,
Yeah,
don't get me wrong, y'all do show sometimes. Well, oh yeah, maybe they shouldn't get as much of attention as they need. But like right now, you guys are a solid football team, and I don't understand that at all.
it is what it is. We'll take the underdog role. We were the underdogs role last year. We beat them by 20 points. So,
Yep.
like I said, they lost their last 5 games. They beat y'all. Whoop de freaking do.
Yeah.
They beat the Browns in the shootout. I'll give them that. And then they beat the Jags.
Mm-hmm.
They beat the Giants.
Yeah.
And they beat the Bengals.
Okay, so one of those games was impressive.
Like, 4 of their last 5 games came against teams with a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Who cares?
Yeah, their last 5 games is like when you order shrimp fajitas and they bring you the fajitas and they're all burnt but one. It's like, oh, at least one's good.
I mean, before that 5-game winning streak, you know who they lost to? They lost to the Patriots.
Bad.
They lost to us.
Not bad.
And they lost to the
Steelers. Yeah.
Steelers. That's questionable.
That's that. I don't know. Like I said, the Steelers have been a suspect team all year to me. They were the most suspect undefeated team for the longest time.
Everyone thinks Ravens are just going to kill us, and that's fine.
Yeah.
They might, but I don't think. I think we're going to win. So.
Oh yeah, I like y'all's chances for sure.
I think King Henry's going to take over the show, just like he did last year.
Yeah, the hold my dick 2.0.
Yep.
Marshawn Lynch just beast mode. Next game.
This one's going to be. This is interesting. I don't think it's going to be close though. Bears at Saints.
Bears at the Saints. Well, as far as I know, I don't think Kamara is going to play. Because of him being exposed to COVID, apparently. I don't know if he's still going to play or not. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see. But I'm going to go ahead and pick the Saints regardless. The Bears were kind of one of those teams that were really, really good to start, and then they kind of just melted down towards the end of the season. And then they kind of found, the formula towards the end there, and that's how they got into the playoffs. They scratched by to get into the playoffs. But the Saints have been kind of solid all year, so I'm going to have to go with solidity to the Saints.
All right, I'll go with the Saints as well. Yeah, no. The Bears need a trade for Watson.
That could be good. That'd be good. I mean, that's what they should have done. They should have drafted him. They had the chance to, but
this is true too.
They traded up to get Trubisky, one slot.
Stand by, Connor.
Huh? Oh, tell me to stand by. So, I mean, in all honesty, I think it's crazy how. I mean, maybe they can get a little bit of redemption here with the maybe trading for Watson. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
Right, let's make this quick.
Quick little timeout.
Last one, the Browns and the Steelers.
Browns, Steelers. I'm gonna go with the Browns. Like I said, the Steelers, man, they've been suspect. And with that little thing, was it you or Ashley that shared that thing that Juju said? Ashley shared that. Well, I can understand it being a divisional rivalry game, and it's the playoffs for sure. I remember a few years back when the Cowboys and the Eagles played in the wild card against each other. It doesn't matter if it's regular season or playoffs. The hate's still there. The Rudolph helmet hit is still there. The history is still there. But these are a different Browns team. They don't have their coach and they don't have a few pieces, but I still think Baker is going to outduel Roethlisberger.
I'm going to go with Pittsburgh.
You're going Pittsburgh.
That's all I got to say about that.
Okay, there you go. That's all you got to say about that. All right. Well, Chris, anything else you want to talk about before we head out?
That's it. I have to go.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Yeah, just 6 games. Submit your picks down below. You know the drill. And like I said, the record starts over. So maybe Chris and I might have a chance to actually do something. But anyway, guys, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. Enjoy your football this weekend. And always remember, my little piglets, Kollin Porkchop loves y'all the mostest. And
make it twisted.
Especially in the
goddamn.
goddamn.
Gotta go.
Pick
There
'em.
you go.
There you go. All right. Y'all have a good one. Bye, guys.
Bye.